Do you need help, Aaron?
Come here. There's the baby getting dried off.
She's right here.
Well, we got a baby calf in the barn that we are trying to save. I have my jacket on him right now, but we'll see. We just pulled him off the pasture. It's freezing out there. So let's see if we can warm him up, get him to stand and drink from the mother.
Circulation going.
Trying to get up.
Come on. You almost had it.
Come on.
You knocked me over. Yeah. Much better. Stand right here for a minute. Your feet. You're gonna dump. I was holding you.
Get him to his mom. There's Aaron. Oh, oh, look at this.
I think we got it.
Trying
No.
to get fed. Almost. Could have a victory. We need him to get there. Come on. Flicking him down. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. Get there. Lower. Well, we got a great day at the farm. As you can see here, the weather is pretty amazing for late January. And we had an amazing night last night. My wife and I, we were out on this pasture yesterday, all the way in the far corner, and we saw a little baby calf on the ground. We were like, oh my gosh, look at that. But he was freezing because it was so cold. It was like 0 degrees yesterday. So we put him in the truck. Aaron was here. We put him in the truck, put him in front of the heat, tried to warm him up, wasn't warming up. So we had to throw him in the back of the ATV, drive him into the barn, and wrap him in our jackets and our blankets, anything we could do to keep him warm. and it worked. Luckily, he stopped shivering and spent the rest of the night trying to feed off of his mother. Then a few hours later, we end up having piglets. So crazy night last night. And now I'm going to check on everything to make sure it's on the up and up. So I'll show you what we got. All right, we're opening the barn door. We had to put this here because the dogs knocked out the glass window. And there they are. There's the dogs. There's the dogs. Gunner and Bullet. Two crazy dogs. Come on. They are just happy to be out of the barn. Go, guys. Play in the snow. Go, go, go. It's always good to have dogs. They give good energy. And they've been living in the barn, keeping everyone happy and safe in here. All right, so there's Mama and her little baby bull calf over there. I'm thinking of calling him Winter just because it was so cold yesterday. And you could see him, and it's a big deal to make it through the night on their first night, and especially as cold as it is and what he went through. So there she is, and there's the little calf. So this is actually Aaron's cow and Aaron's calf. All right. Here we got a bunch of these big sows. Look at the size of them. We have them in the barn right now. We usually leave everybody outside, but it's so cold and we want to really monitor everybody, make sure that they're healthy. You can see all these piglets here just laying out. They're just getting up here in the morning, and it just, when we keep them in here during the winter, it allows us to just stay on top of them, because there's a lot of animals here, and you know, animals, they're alive, as you know, so anything could happen. So we got to stay on top. Hi. 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 All right, so next stop, we're gonna go check on these baby piglets and see if they made it through the night. We did put them under a heat lamp. You can see the extension cord we're running here, and here's a couple of our young cows. Hi. That's the thing with the farm, you know, whenever you come outside, you get a great greeting from everybody. Well, I wouldn't say great, but you know, there's a lot of movement, a lot of life. You can see how nice that field is, and I'll try not to trip. All right, what this is a pile of compost. So it looks frozen, but the inside of that thing is probably like 160 degrees. So you can see farm on a nice winter day, and all those tracks are from our ATV. And that's the pond, and you can see tracks there too. And Aaron was doing donuts on the pond. Here they are, the pigs. She's gonna go next. He's the boar. That's the dad right there. You can see his tusks, and what you can see here is the mama, and she's got a little piglet up by her ear as I fall over. And you can see another little piglet over there. So, and here's some heat lamps, trying to keep everyone warm. Hey, hey. Oh, this guy's gonna make it. Filling up the water, freezing outside, keeps freezing, so we're filling it up, fresh water. So it's a nice time of year, but it's cold, and it's cold as hell. But when there's no wind and it's a nice blue sky day like this, you don't mind. Sun's out, and it's just kind of real tranquil here. And you can see just the way the fields look this time of year as well. I'll play it for you. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch this around. So you can see just, that's the way the hayfield looks. It's all covered, and you know, it's a winter wonderland out here. And in just a few months, it'll melt off, and the chickens will be running here, and the lawnmower will come out of there, and that's a very good time of year. So I'm gonna walk back to the chicken house here, and let's see what we got here. It's probably messy. And that's all our feed for the chickens. There's some eggs. There's some more eggs. And I got some eggs in my pockets. And there's the chickies from another angle. So I'm gonna fill this thing up and I'm gonna go bring it to the pigs. Give them a little treat this afternoon.
Yeah.
Bigger. Now there's Bullet. They love their scratches. They love their scratches. Pig Nation, indoors. Here's the chickens in their winter home. We got a waterer here on a heater. So that big bottom red part is actually plugged in here. And the water freezes, it gets so cold. There's the chicks in the chicken house. We're gonna have to clean this out soon. And there they are, drinking water. These are our egg layers, not our meat birds, but our egg layers. It's so cold, I'm out of breath. Let's go take a look and see some of their eggs. There's a few eggs. There's one that's roosting, a few more eggs. And you know, these eggs this time of year, you can't even use them because most of them are frozen. So anyway, we'll do our best to salvage what we can, but what we can't salvage goes to our friends known as the pigs. Hey, look at that face. There they go. Anyway, we're hanging with the chickens. There we go. Fresh eggs. You know, I know I'm kind of playing around here, just kind of grabbing some eggs out of the back here, but isn't that cool how you can go to the back of your house and like just grab some eggs? That's a pretty cool thing. And you know, that's why my wife and I got into this farming thing. It's just kind of cool how everything's right here, man. Everything's right here and everything's right in front of us. And too many times we rely on grocery stores and, you know, big business to supply us food that could be supplied literally in your backyard. So, you know, start a garden, you know, get a couple chickens and start, you know, your journey towards having your own food supply, because, you know, things are crazy right now. So who the heck knows what's going to go on? We see a lot of empty shelves and bare shelves, but when you can go to the backyard and get some stuff, it's a totally different game. There's the big sows. Here they are. She's gonna be going real soon. You can see her all swollen up. Right over there. She just had her babies. She's gonna go next and she's gonna go last. So in order, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna have a lot more pigs. You can see over here one of the little piglets. Let's see. Just trying to get more burrowing into the hay. So again, that's the hardest part about this time of year, is it's freezing. Although they throw off a ton of heat, but it's still freezing. So I'd like to get to the point where we start having these babies inside. We'll see what we could do. Let's see. There's the cows out there. This one doesn't look like it's doing too good in the piglet world.
Should I put it under the heat?
Maybe. Doesn't look too good, that. Corn for the pigs. Oh, there's Lauren, but the bunnies. And there's the mom. And there's the calf. I think we may call him Mr. Freeze because he was frozen when we found him. we'll see. See that little piglet hanging under there, just trying to stay warm. This one's going to try to feed off the mother, but we're missing a few. So I'm hoping they're just buried in this hay as they try to stay warm on this very, very, very cold day. But let's see. You can see some of those big girls back there just hanging out. There they are, two of the girls going next. I think I have food, so they're following me, but I don't have any food, so they're just going for a walk. Got a little snow coming down this morning. So we're pretty much wrapping up for the season. This will be our last show until the spring. And again, thank you all for coming on this short little journey with us here as we've gotten started in farming and raising cattle and raising pork. We had an amazing season meeting our customers, going to their homes, and some of them had meat parties. They were super excited. They had family there, and they said, the cow is here, the cows are here. So we had a lot of fun this year, and we're really excited for what next summer brings. And you know, here we are in New York. We got to meet a lot of great people on Long Island, Westchester County, Staten Island, really all over the place, down in New Jersey. So you know, this is a really cool thing that we're doing, raising animals and bringing them truly farm to table, best quality grass-fed beef. And it's a lot of fun, and pasture-raised pork. So we look forward to meeting more of you next season. And with that, I'm signing off because it's cold and I'm out of breath. So I'll talk to you soon. See ya. You know, some of my biggest lessons this year farming is that A, don't be intimidated by it. Anybody could do it if you have an interest and you have a willingness to learn. And the animals, another lesson, the animals, they know what to do. So get out of their way and let them do their thing. And if you do, you'll see nature do what it's supposed to do. And you know, when it comes to birthing the animals, we have very little to do, actually nothing to do with it. We let them do their thing. So that's another lesson. The other thing is, you know, it's like its own ecosystem out here. You know, the grass grows, the animals feed, they put fertilizer back into the land and it kicks back and it grows more. And it's like this, it's just this cycle of life. And too often, you know, we rely on, again, going to the grocery store or what's on the shelves today, but everything's here. Everything's here in your local community. There's farmers, so support the farmers. Find people that are working hard to bring you the best quality and support them. You don't always have to go to a grocery store to get your food, so think differently. And when you do, you're going to get a different response even in your body. If the animals are eating better and they're taken care of better, you're going to feel better, you're going to be better, energy's going to be better, output's going to be better. And that's what we're all about here at Freedom Farms and Green. So again, we look forward to meeting all of you and servicing you and giving you the best meat that we can and doing our best every single day. So thanks for giving us the chance to do that. Thank you.